Keep it up. I'm not going anywhere. I am loyal to OCW and what it stands for, and I will die that way. Empress, sensation, what you're watching unfold in front of you is what happens when you take your corruption and greed too far. I am prepared to stand alone against you if I have to, but last week, I found out that I don't. It doesn't shock me one bit that you've recruited DNS garbage into your ranks, but I need you to know that it's not gonna stop me. It's not going to stop us. Tonight, B2O will handle them. But it's Summerside, Empress. On behalf of this entire company and on behalf of every man and woman who have spilled blood to make this place what it is, I'm taking back the power. Before I get there, I gotta trim some of the fat. So tonight, I want you, Nate Ortiz. I don't know what control that woman has over you and Sensation. So it seems best if I just put you down before Summerside. Get your over-pampered, over-protected ass out.
Sorry. It looks like your TV time has been cut a bit short. I actually was going to come out here later and make a few announcements. But since you're out here and are so dead set on holding up the show, let's take a stroll down memory lane. Do you know how many of these little rebellious speeches I've heard? Do you know how many of them actually were able to follow through? The answer is 0, and it will remain 0. I'll just let you know to your face. I've made some changes to our CCW World Championship match at Summerside. Because you see, Jay and I have decided that we simply cannot have all of your rampant cheating and unfair outside forces screw shit up like you tried at Certified Greatness. It's very clear to me that Greg needs some additional training to go alone with that hefty fine I gave him after the show. We need an official that's going to maintain order, someone with integrity and a backbone, someone who has actually been loyal to my family and this company for 20 years. Someone who stood up to you bullies at Certified Greatness, the OCW International Champion, Nate Ortiz. But don't you worry, you will get the chance to face my son next week since you clearly didn't learn your lesson before. So congrats, Quartz. Next week, it'll be the Crimson Dipshit Innis Quartz versus Nate Ortiz and the CCW World Champion, me. And an old friend of mine who I know would love the chance to get his hands on you, 3-on-1. And here's the thing, Quartz. I might even add more people to that match. You know why? Because I am your boss and I can and will do whatever I want. And don't even think about sending any more of your white boys out there with you. If anyone outside that match interferes in any way, the CCW Championship match is canceled, and that person will be immediately suspended. Same goes for Summerside. The CCW title is me just getting started. You see, as much as you think you and your little friends can do what you want, you're all OCW property, from your music to your gear, right down to your name, Quartz. Or should I call you Isaiah? And I would assume you would know not to f*** with my good nature. But here we stand. So let me break something down to you. You see, OCW is kind of like my toy box, and I have plenty of toys in that box. Big ones, small ones, some as big as your head, but you used to be one of my favorites. No matter how many times you got broken, I would glue you back together, but lately, I've grown very tired of gluing you back together. So, you know what happens to old toys that don't get played with anymore, right, Isaiah? They get thrown away, and guess what? I don't want to play with you anymore.